Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is MonkeyPutter with a course playthrough on PGA Tour 2K23. Now today I'm going to be playing Stanage Edge Golf Club, designed by P Royal UK, and I'm honoured to say that I have the course designer Paul Royal with me for this round of golf. So hi Paul, thank you for joining.
Hi Jules, and hi everyone.
So we'll have a quick look at the course defaults. So we've got firm fairways, firm greens, the green speed is medium, the weather is clear, and the time of day is afternoon. So the course setup for this round, I've gone for the black tees at 7,482 yards, pin position 1, the wind speed I've set to medium, but everything else I've left on the default. So without further ado, we'll head off to that first tee and get this round underway.
Need to go first, Jules.
Yeah, hopefully I've remembered to put turn order on.
Yes, it has been a bit of an issue to try and get this working, hasn't it?
Fingers crossed we've got there this time.
Hope so, yep. Nice first drive there. Yep, all seems to be working so far. As I was saying to Jules, it's nice to play live with somebody as a designer, because you get to see how other people play the course. Because when you're designing, you play the course by testing it so much that you seem to know the course off by heart, and you sometimes wonder whether it's playing easy because you know the course, or so it's just nice to play somebody else in real time with the same wind conditions and see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good shot. Oh, stay on the fairway.
It's going to drift up. It's going to drift off, I think.
That was unlucky. So Paul, you've obviously done a lot of course designing, and I've played a few of your courses. Where do you get your inspiration from?
We do get inspiration by playing other people's courses, because they think of things that we don't normally think of, and vice versa, I would imagine. And with the game not really having much of an update over the last year, you sort of are stuck with the same sort of clubhouses and trees and bushes and everything. So it's useful to try other people's courses and see what they do, as in building bushes or building edges and building clubhouses. Try not to talk while you're making a shot, that's all.
I can't multitask. I can't play golf and talk at the same time.
Yeah, I'm at that age where I can't do that neither.
It's a nice looking chip. Yeah, well played.
Thank you.
Oh, now this one looks quite straight. I need this for par.
That's looking a good shot. Nice in.
Phew, that's a relief. Oh, it was a birdie. It's a par 4, isn't it? Par 5, sorry.
Yes, it is, yeah. The designers will know when you sort of plot out a fairway and a hole, the game automatically assigns a score for that hole, whether it be in a par 3, a par 4, or a par 5. You're allowed to change if you so wish, but normally the game sort of decides whether it's a par 4 or par 3.
Yeah, that's a good point. I did notice, because obviously we have played this course already today, because we've been trying to get the audio to work. Hopefully the audio will work this time. And the viewers will notice that the 18th is a long par 4, which I would imagine would have come up by default as a par 5.
No, I believe that did come up as a par 4.
Oh, okay. That's a better swing.
It's another thing we have to
The
keep
wind's got
checking
it.
when we're designing. We can plot the course out and keep checking the scoreboard, and the scoreboard will tell you whether so far it's a par 71 or a par 72 or a par 73.
Okay.
I always try and aim for 72 for some reason. I think that's the general what people go for mostly. That was a good shot, by the way.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Well, that looks nice. That's all over it.
It sounded nice.
Oh, what a shot. Well done.
Thank you.
That better hit the hole because I've hit it too hard.
No.
Ah, no.
Oh, hard lines. I try not to talk. Don't worry, I've gone silent all of a sudden. It's just because I don't like to talk while people's lining up a shot.
No, that's absolutely fine.
That's looking good. Stop.
I thought that was a par 3. It's a par 4.
It's a par 4, yeah.
Go on, get your eagle.
Nope.
Oh, unlucky.
I think sometimes the slight breaks are the hardest ones to judge.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been caught out a few times with those.
I'm actually due for another controller because designing really takes the toll on the controllers, because you can be sort of using both joysticks and clicking up to 200 times per hole just to create a fairway, rough and an heavy rough and the green.
Yeah.
So it'd be useful really to have just one controller for playing the game.
Is that when
and
you're placing the spine points?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, just to plot a fairway out, you can sometimes use 200 spline points. Sounded nice wherever it's going to land.
It's looking good.
Right. So for anybody who's sort of watching, I've done this on the Delta theme because I do like how the rocks sort of merge into the grass when you use elevations. But I've also tried to make it on an autumn sort of theme by blending two sort of trees together to give the different colouring leaves, turning from green to yellow.
That's got to go.
That's a good shot. If that rolls on in the...
No, it's just caught. There's a bit of an upslope there. It's just killed it when it landed.
Yeah. Oh, that's bending off to the right. Yeah, I mean, I've been designing since the first incarnation of this game, right from the golf club, I think it was called, the first one.
That's right, yeah.
And believe it or not, they've still given us the 6 same clubhouses to work with from the first game.
Oh, right.
So we've got no new clubhouses from, I think it was 2014, I think the original golf club came out. Now this has got breaks all over the place, so this is just a hit and hope, I think, this one.
Let's try and get the pace right. leave you an uphill putt.
Yes.
I can't give you that one though.
Yeah, it doesn't allow gimmies, does it, this game? That's looking a good shot. Hard lines, hard lines.
Big break at the end.
That's too hard. Yeah, I think this controller's definitely ready for a new one. I have only actually played the game on Xbox, and from sort of sources on the web, people tend to think that the Xbox controller is the most temperamental. The PS4 is a bit more forgiving, they said.
It is, definitely. I've played the game on all 3 platforms. I started off on the Xbox, and I struggled with it. And then I went to the PlayStation 5 and it was considerably easier. And now I've purchased a new gaming PC, so I've now gone to the PC.
All right.
But it does mean that I'm starting my sort of career all over again. So I have no attribute, or very few attributes. I'm starting to build them up again.
Does it not allow you to transfer your stuff over then?
No, which I think is a real shame, and I'm hoping that's something that they might address in the new game, if we ever see a new game.
If we ever get a new one, yeah.
Because you would like to think once you log into your account, it would just basically carry everything forward, but it doesn't do it at the moment.
That was one thing I noticed from moving over from 2K21 to 2K23. If you import one of your old courses into the 2K23 game, your plays go down to 0 again, no matter how many plays it had on 2K21.
Okay, I can kind of see the logic to that. Though I guess you're playing it in a new game, even though it's a course that you created previously. So they'll start counting how many people play it within 2K23.
Probably, yeah.
Good drive.
Need to go again. Right.
So how long did it take you to build this course from start to finish?
I never really put it on a clock, but it's got to be well over 100 hours.
Wow, that's impressive. Ooh, I haven't got the right club here.
I think most of my courses are over 100 hours.
Yeah, poor swing.
That's
Very
a
poor
good
swing.
shot. You wanted a little bit of spin back on that one, didn't you?
I hit it too fast. The timing was off.
Oh man, get up. Oh. It all depends how finicky you are. I mean, I try and triple plant, so I've got bushes, grass, and shrubs and plants sometimes. So it all just takes extra work. So just to go around the course and put round extra bushes, you can add another 2 hours onto a course, and then you can go around and put course markers, like old markers. Then all the little bells and whistles like fences and birds, if you want to. That's another pass through that you've got to. So by the time you've done it, it's well over 100 hours, yeah. That's not going to break at all, that one.
I think one of the biggest selling points for this game is the course designer.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because it gives the player almost an infinite number of courses to choose from, which is amazing. And it's been an absolute pleasure to play so many wonderful courses that everyone has been designing.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, people really take the time and sort of churn out some good stuff. It's a credit to them, really, yeah. Some of the last things they'd give us, though, haven't been really very useful. I mean, they had an Halloween pack last year, which is pumpkins and gravestones and haunted houses. But with me not really doing fantasy courses, there's not really much scope to sort of add them into anything.
Right.
And I think the time before that, they gave us some terraced houses and a cafe and a couple of pubs, which, you can't really fit into a golf course. You can only really fit them off in the distance, and then they sort of get lost because people don't really notice them anyway. What we really wanted is things like to put on scoreboards and stuff like that,
Ooh,
and
that could be in the bunker.
oh, that's dangerous. Oh,
Oh
I will
wow,
be
what a
there.
drive.
Wowzers. I mean, I don't know whether anybody's played the Pebble Mill course, which is a proper game course from the games. They have actually got moving sea and everything, whereas we don't, as designers, get to use anything like that. They've not made that available to us.
Oh, that needs a big bounce. Go.
That's going to go. That's a good shot. Nice one. That's going to... Oh, well done.
I don't know if you've played the EA game, Electronic Arts, but they've announced
Yes, I've got...
apparently that their new one is coming out in April.
Is it?
But there's
Yes,
no,
I do have that one, yeah.
but there's no word of a new one from 2K yet. I hope they do
I think
one.
it's a shame, really, because I think they've dropped the ball by not doing one every year. Because a game for people now has a shelf life, and even like the top titles that come out, like you know, the the shooting games. We'll not mention another game name, shall we? But they only have like a 2 month sort of play time on with people, then they move on to something else. Really, so it's credit to people that stuck with this game for over 2 years now, I think. And I think by not bringing another one out, they risk losing players that sort of do end up getting fed up with it and move on to something else.
Do you play real golf?
I just started going to the driving range again because in 2016 a car decided to smash into my leg while on my motorbike. So I
Oh
had
dear, sorry to hear that.
about half a dozen operations and I had a leg cage on for 4 years. So I've just started going to driving range again. And it was a challenge to say like that was a challenge I set to myself. I want to try and play golf again because it took me a year to learn to walk again.
Wow.
So I've had mixed sort of results at the driving range. I think I've been 4 times over the last year. So I think next year I'm gonna try at least a 9 holes with the aid of a buggy. I think I'll have to have a buggy. But that's my goal for next year, to try at least 9 holes. See how it goes again, because you can play as much as you can off a driving range mat. You just don't get the same as hitting off grass, do you?
Oh no, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's nice to be able to practice at a driving range just to find your rhythm and so on. It's all about muscle memory golf. But
That's right, yeah.
it's not the same as playing on a course with different undulations, different grass types.
Yeah.
I must say, you're hitting the ball a long way. Oh, no, that's me up there.
Now, this is a tricky one, this, because it's slightly uphill, but there's danger off at the back. I don't know whether you You guys have seen that yet, have you? Try a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, you don't want to go too long on this one. It's a good shot.
I was between clubs on that one, so I didn't know.
Wind behind as well.
That's looking good.
That needs to go.
Go on, go on, kick. Ooh.
Oh, it stopped quick. No, I've misread that one.
Lucky.
Big break on that. Oh, great putt. Well done.
Thank you. So I based this one loosely around the Peak District, which is mid UK. It's quite hilly. A lot of lakes and stuff. So it's sort of fairly true to life how the Peak District could look. That could be too much.
Should bounce a little left, I think.
Stay on, stay on. That's okay.
Yeah, good drive.
For anybody that has tried my courses before, I always like to try and do a double green, and this is one of them. It's just an extra little bit of hardness as well to sort of incorporate into the course, getting a layout that nests a double green. This one again is between clubs, but I have got some wind blowing into my face, so let's try that. Little bit of backspin.
That's good for distance. Ah, too fast again.
It's same place.
Hit the flag.
That's a good. Oh,
I was robbed.
that was a rob. That was definitely a rob. Yeah, they're just really nice to drop in, aren't they? Let's see what. I was scared of that one. Well, so far we're both in under par at the moment. It's a tricky little hole, this one.
We could do with a few more birdies here. Do you have a favourite hole on this course that you're really pleased with?
I like the 16th, the one with the you're shooting over like a little brook or a lake with a waterfall to the left. I don't know whether you can spin around and see that when you're playing it, but I have made a nice little waterfall to the left on the 16th.
I'll try and do a flyover when I get around to editing the video.
you're not allowed to do a flyover on the Xbox or anything like that. You can only do flyovers on PC, apparently, can you?
That's correct, yes. Which I think is a real shame, and I hope that's something they fix in the new game.
Yeah, I've no idea why they would restrict that to PC.
It's a bit fast as well. My swing timing's off at the moment. Oh dear.
So are you using a mouse or a joystick there, Jules?
I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller.
All right, yeah.
So it's quite
It's
easy
a
to
bit of a
set up.
mishmash, is it then? Yeah, yeah.
It's just plugged in using a USB cable. No, that's not a great line. I'm going to be chipping into an upslope as well. 75 to 83% lie range. .26 yards. I might try something here. Probably it's difficult to get spin coming out of heavy rough.
Yeah. That's a cracking shot.
Oh dear, stay up. Stay
Is
up.
it going to stay?
No, it's gone. Oh, that's a real shame.
Oh,
This is for par. No,
shot.
that's going to be a drop
Bad
shot,
lines.
unfortunately. That poor swing off the tee cost me there. I think if you're going to miss that green, you've got to miss it to the right-hand side, haven't you?
Yeah. I think you sometimes got to sacrifice going into that bunker, ain't you? But you've got to sort of make these holes sometimes a little bit harder because the game allows you to drive 350 yards, doesn't it? So
Yeah,
in real life, I can't get anywhere near 350 yards with the drive. So if I actually did a course that was true to life, you'd be sort of hitting 20 under all the time.
yeah, that is the thing. I mean, I played a course that somebody designed a few weeks ago, and they replicated the club that I'm actually a member of.
Right. Yeah.
And they did quite a good job with it, but it is quite a short course. It's fine for a human being, but when you're playing it in a game where you're knocking the drives, like you say, up to 350 yards, it plays far too easily.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough up there. I'm 395 wind behind. I might try and hit a 3-iron here.
That's a good shot. It's quite a challenge designing to make sure you can see the pin from at least your second shot. I think that's one thing that people don't like, blind shots. So I think you can get away with a blind tee shot as long as you can see the landing area. But especially from like your second shot or your approach shot, you must be able to see the pin. And sometimes that's tricky to work in, really. Well, this is between clubs as well, so we've got a sloping down to the right, so this could go anywhere really. Let's have a try. Well, that's okay, that should be okay.
Yep, nice swing.
Oh, good in.
That's a good bounce back birdie.
That's a good one, yeah.
didn't take the break. Unlucky.
No, it didn't. No, it looked like it were going to break more than it did there. We're still in the minuses. That's good.
Now par 5 into the wind though, but this could be a birdie opportunity. I'm going to hit a draw here. I'll try to. It's a good swing.
That's a cracking shot. That's a really good shot. So for any designers that's interested, I don't know whether you can see the old markers that I put near the little golf buggy. I've actually sunken down a gravestone, so most of it is below the grass, and put an old number on the back of it. It's one of the ways we just try and get a little bit creative in on how we do things with the stuff we've got.
That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that.
So yeah, that was a gravestone that came with the Halloween pack. So what I've done is just lower it so the main body of the gravestone is underneath the ground, and tagged an hole marker to the back of it. So it looks like a little placard with an hole marker on it instead of a gravestone with an hole marker on it.
Another fast one that's going to be left. It's bunker bound.
That could be bunker. Unless it jumps out. You're lucky.
Ooh, I was lucky there.
This is a 3-wood off a dodgy lie. That took a lucky bounce as well.
Very nice bounce. Okay. Ooh,
Good shot.
That didn't get the stop I was hoping for.
Shot. Another thing that the game does. Sorry.
No, go on, carry on.
Say I use the Delta theme for this course, and with that theme comes various presets which you can alter. So, for instance, the green speed is sort of given a default fast, and the fairways are given a default firm. But you can override them, but sometimes I do tend to leave them as they are. I did tweak the fairway softness a little bit with it being an autumn theme. I thought that the fairways could be a little bit more soft and mushy than they would have been with the Delta theme. That's too hard again. Finding it difficult reading these greens today.
So is it the Delta thing that gives you those lovely autumn colours that you see in amongst the trees?
No, I put with a theme comes so many trees and plants that come with the theme, and they don't really eat up into your memory by planting those trees. Anything outside the theme does eat upon the memory. So for anybody that's not designed, you've got a plant meter. That's a good shot.
Get down. Get down.
If you look on that hole as well, somebody's been careless with the golf buggy and it's crashed into the water.
Yes, I noticed that. Nice touch.
Yeah, so anything out of the theme does add to your plant meter and your memory meter. So you cannot go over 100%, else you can't publish. So for these trees, I've used the Delta theme, which is mainly green, but I have sort of put red trees and yellow trees mixed in with them to give them like the autumn change of colour.
Sure. No, it works really well. It's looking good.
As if it stops. Two good shots there. Two birdie chances here. And I've got a dodgy lie.
I always find it tricky when you're in the shadows, especially if the wind is high and the shadows are moving a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Take the break, take the break. Oh, great putt. Well
Wow.
done.
That is a good shot on that hole, because I had made that a little bit tough, that, with it being like a dartboard green. But I think it's nice to put a risk reward hole in every so often. It just sort of makes you wary of what club selection you're picking and what the wind's doing. Sorry, I'm rabbiting on, aren't I?
Don't think. No.
Oh,
Didn't hit that hard enough. Yeah, I like it when you've got a risk reward hole, like a par 4 that is just about drivable, but you've got either water hazard or a bunker close by just to catch you out. And same with a par 5 as well. If you've got a par 5 that you can just about reach into, but depending on the weather conditions, it's like, shall I give it a go or shall I just lay up?
it's always tricky, sort of being not a professional golf course designer. It's you've got to weigh that what's an hazard for the red tees and what's an hazard for the black tees. So where do you put your hazards? You sort of there's a lot of planting and upplanting and replanting and putting down again. Lucky the game lets you take a bunker up if you put it down in the wrong place. And you can sort of plant it somewhere else. That's looking good. Stay on, stay on.
Yeah, it needs to get down. I think that's
bite.
Ah, it's gone. Ooh.
Hard lines.
I wish I'd clubbed down now.
But I'm slightly blind from where I'm shooting, so and I've got a right to left ball lie here, so it could go anywhere again. Let's see how we go.
It's looking nice.
That's gonna.
That'll run down towards the flag. It's a super shot.
Oh, yeah, thank you. That was pretty much half jam, that, to be honest, because the shot was a tricky lie.
Well, there's a very famous statement by Gary Player, a professional golfer, who said once, the more he practices, the luckier he gets.
That's true.
I don't care how good anybody is, you need a bit of luck now and again.
You do, definitely, yeah.
Oh dear, that was a bad swing.
Good one. So for this particular course, the actual plot. I'll wait till the music's gone because it's almost deafening me, that music that's coming out. So for this course, I raised the plot to around 100 feet above ground level. So if you look towards the right or left on some of the shots, you can see quite a nice drop down into like what could be a reservoir.
I did have a go at course designing once. I'd only ever done one course on the PlayStation 5, and the thing that I found the hardest was just to get the initial plot up and running. Once I had a plot that I could work with, then I was fine after that. But I just wasn't sure how to create a plot that I could work with and feel comfortable with. What advice would you give for somebody like me in that position?
Well, I tend to put all the holes down as just like the line drawings from like tee to green. So normally it's like a 3-click, you know, from your tee shot to where your tee shot's going to land, and from that landing zone to the green. So I normally plot it out as line drawings. So I'll do the hole 1, then I'll maybe do hole 2, then I'll keep checking the scoreboard to see what the par the game is giving me for the holes I've put down so far.
Well, I've run the club
So obviously
there.
I always, oh yes. So I always try for 2 par 5s and 2 par 3s and the rest par 4s on each going out and coming inside. So I just keep checking the scoreboard of what it's given me for the par so far. You know, so hole 1 might be a par 5, then I'll check hole 2 and it'll say, oh, that's a par 3. So I think, oh, now we're up to 8. So I'll put another one down, maybe make that one a par 4, another par 4. Keep checking the scorecard, what it's given me, and try and get each 9 holes to 36 shots. You can quite easily get a course on the plot. I've seen people actually do 2 courses on the same plot, and although you can't play both courses, they've made it so you can see the second course from the actual course you're playing, if you're with me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they put down 36 fairways and 36 greens, although you can only play 18. But that's a different level. From my, that's totally different level to me. That, yeah, I've enough putting 18 holes down. Shot, what a shot!
Thank you.
Now actually be jumping around with that shot, wouldn't you? Really, instead of just picking your ball.
Yeah, big fist pump. All the way. Well done.
Oh. So looking at this game we're playing now, it's the games randomly give us around 8-mile-an-hour winds, and I think the other one was up to 12-mile-an-hour. I think, weren't it?
I don't know, because I don't have the speed displayed on my screen.
Oh, don't you?
No,
Right.
I can see that yours actually showing 11 on my screen at the moment, but
That's weird.
from
It's actually
I know from playing
actually
with another friend of mine on a regular basis, it does do that. It's just a little quirk in the game.
right.
Now this is a tough try because you've got that little pond on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
and you've got them rocks that you don't want to go in at the right hand side as well. You don't want to be in there.
That should bounce to the right when
That's
it
going
lands.
to come back on nicely. That's going to come back on nicely. Good shot. No, it's giving me an hybrid for this. This could be bunker bound. We'll see how we go.
We hit the rock.
Come back.
Oh, nearly.
That were lucky.
I don't think I can reach with that wind. No, that's in the bunker.
It's a fairly forgiving bunker, that one, to be honest.
That'll kick left, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
just a bit. Ooh, that's not a very good lie.
Do you still get the feedback on the PlayStation controller if you do a duff shot? The
Yes.
vibration.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it still works in the same way as it does when it's on the controller. Sorry, on the console.
Not hard enough.
Nice chip. Oh no, misread it.
I couldn't see what happening because your head went way then, so I couldn't see whether it were dropping or not. Another thing I have been doing the last few courses I've done is putting people next to the golf buggy as though they're waiting for you to take your shot. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I did notice that. I think that's a really nice touch.
And sometimes the golf clubs are on back of the buggy, sometimes they're sort of on the grass at side of them.
No, it works well. And I think when you look at a lot of the good course designers, the attention to detail is outstanding, and it all adds to the realism as well. Oh, slow down, don't go in the rough. Oh, judged to perfection.
I don't know whether you've come across anything like when your drives just go totally randomly wrong. I know because you play a lot of courses, Jules, don't you? So have you encountered any drives that go really weird when they shouldn't do?
No, I think I did back in the day when I used to use an Xbox, but I'm going back a few years now. I've been using the PlayStation 5 for, well, since it came out, basically. So, but I haven't noticed it since the Xbox days. And that was one of the reasons why I decided to come off the Xbox for this particular game.
Right.
Oh dear, I've hit that really slow.
It's hard lines. Yeah, the trait of the game, when you're creating an hole, if you don't create your tee box with a completely flat teeing off area, that's when the drives go totally wrong. And it only needs to be a fraction off level, and you cannot do a good drive on that hole.
Oh, that's interesting. I must admit,
So
I think
if
that they should, whatever course designer, they should make sure that the tee areas are perfectly flat. Spin, spin. Oh, unlucky. Right, let's put a good chip on this.
That needs to stop. Yeah, it's fine. No, I've got a double brake, so it could go anywhere here. I think we'll try a little bit.
Yep, good putt.
Oh, no. But I do really find that the slight breaks are a lot harder to judge than the greens that have got, a lot of red lines on. This is the old dirt. I think is quite nice. I don't know whether you can look left from the teeing area when you take your shot. I've got a nice little cascade waterfall going on just to the left of the landing area with your tee shot.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh, that could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Caught up in the heavy rough.
Got a black screen over my side. That's it. We're back on.
No, I might club down here. I'll go back to a 3-iron, I think.
It's quite safe. I think you've seen what my shot happened, didn't you? That's safe.
Yeah, wind behind. That's a bit fast as well.
That should be okay. That's okay. This could go anywhere because I'm going out to rough, I think, and I'm also going uphill 22 foot.
Buggy in the lake there on the left.
Sorry?
You got a buggy in the lake on the left-hand side there.
Yes, I have. Yeah. I think that's two golfers that had one or two beers in clubhouse after first 9. I think. It's not going to make it, I don't think.
Oh, that's bunker bound.
And that shot said I was going to go over to back at green, so that shows you how much yardage that heavy rough took out of that ball.
That looks really nice. Slow down. Yeah, well played.
Nice one, cheers.
Oh, I've hit that too hard, I think.
That's looking good.
Hit the
That's
hole.
looking good. Oh.
It's a good up and down from the bunker there. Right, just 2 holes left. Par 3 and then a par 4 to finish.
And this sometimes is a tricky one, I think, this, depending on which way the wind's going. Because you have got quite an elevation. And it's quite easy to drop into that bunker that's guarding the green, and it's quite easily to go over the back as well if the wind's sort of not in your favour. I'm going to try and put a little bit of backspin and see what happens. That might not be hard enough. Oh, it is. It's okay.
It's a
Whoa,
great,
whoa, 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 whoa.
great shot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's public
Fantastic
shot at
shot.
day, though.
That's brilliant. I'm not a big fan of long pitch shots. I very rarely do them. So I'm going to try and work this one out. I've got uphill. It's going to be roughly 9 yards. I'm going to go with the sand wedge, I think. Put some backspin on it.
It's looking good. Bite.
Spin. Ooh, that took a big
Nice
bounce.
one. You could have done with that, just dinking that flagpole, couldn't you? Shot.
Great, thank you.
Good birdie.
I have hit the flagpole sometimes, and it's like shot off the green like a rocket if you catch the flagpole wrong.
Yeah, it's quite random, isn't it, what happens with a flagpole? Sometimes a blessing, sometimes a curse.
Now this is
a really
tough finishing
really
hole,
tried to make a
beautiful.
nice sort of scenario at the left-hand side. I don't know whether you can do a little flyover or do a pre-shot flyover, but I've really tried to make that a nice finishing hole visually.
Yeah, I don't mind doing flyovers for video, but the problem is they're quite time consuming.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
And I just simply don't have the time.
Yeah.
But I will try and do one for this round, definitely, because I've really enjoyed the course. I think it's a lovely layout. Some of the colours are beautiful. And it's been an absolute pleasure to play it.
I do try and do a course like it
Oh,
could
dear,
be a real
that's
course.
in trouble.
Oh,
oh dear.
Oh, crikey. Oof.
I'm not sure I can get this out.
Nice one.
It's going to be a long third. 120 yards still to go.
And you've got to watch the back end of this green as well, because it sometimes tends to roll off. So there's a danger by going long. And there's also danger with them two bunkers that's guarding the front.
That's safely on the green. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I always try and look course that almost looks like something you could go down the road and play yourself, you know, from your normal municipal course down the road. I tend to stay away from fantasy courses, me. I don't. Probably because I don't do them that good.
I've hit it slow.
That's good. That's okay. Are you still on for birdie on this hole?
No, this is. I've got that for par. I was in trouble off the tee.
This has not got much chance of going in. I've got to be really careful how much power I put on this one, because it could just take away.
Couple of inches downhill. This is to save my par. Quite a bit of break on this one too. Oh, take the break. Oh, it is. Oh, no.
It's going. Oh, no.
What a shame.
Very hard lines there, yeah.
At one point, it didn't look like it was going to take the break, and then at the end, it just went nuts.
Good round. Enjoyed that friendly. Yeah.
Oh, we've got a tiebreaker.
What's happening here? I've never seen this before.
Yeah, if you if you tie the round, you get to play a playoff par 3, and it's either closest to pin.
This is completely new to me. This is. Now, can you remember what you did last time?
No, actually, it's a short answer. Poor
That's
swing.
Okay. Oh, nice one. It's too short. It's a bad place to go because it's hard to judge this one.
Yeah, it's a poor lie, 73 to 75%.
If it lands on the green, it's got a chance of rolling off other side. And on the other end of the stick, it's just going to hit that top of that and come back down again.
Oh, well played.
Stop. Cheers.
Oh, that's a good shot.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Oh,
Brilliant. Well done. Nice one. Good game, mate. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
really
thank you
good,
very much. That was a lot of fun. And
no, thank you. Thank you.
I think you've done a great job with the course as well. I really loved it. So well done.
Thanks ever so much. It's nice to know that, yeah.
And I just want to say a big thank you for taking your time out today to join me in this video. It's really appreciated.
No, that's fine. I'm glad we got it set up because I was looking forward to doing it. Yeah.
That's great. Okay, well, let me just skip that screen there. We'll get to the.
Well, thanks for all your time, Jules, as well. I know you put a lot of time and effort in reviewing these courses, so it's really nice to actually chat with you. Yeah, and keep it up, mate. Really enjoyed it.
No, you are more than welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, so the course is called Stanage Edge Golf Club, designed by P Royal UK. It's new, but I highly recommend it. I think you'll enjoy it as much as I've done today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Well, take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye now.